Hi, everyone, and welcome to Data Science 2103. I'm Professor Logan Phillips, and through this course, most of you guys are going to be hearing from me as Professor P. Before we jump into content, I want to give you a bit of a fuller picture of who I am and why my background matters to you as students in this business and data analytics course. Now, I'm going to start with the honest version. I was a terrible student at first. I cannot emphasize this enough. I mean, terrible. I joined the military at 17, and when I first went to Oklahoma State University, I treated college like it was optional. I had way too much fun, made a whole lot of poor decisions, and after a few semesters there, I failed out miserably with a zero point 0.1 semester GPA. Now, that experience taught me something very important. Intelligence isn't the issue, it's discipline and structure are the key pieces. So I came back to Tulsa Community College with my head hung and tucked between my legs, moved back to my dad's house, and I earned my associate's degree in business administration. And that is where I rebuilt my foundation, my study habits, my time management, my consistency. From there, I was able to get my grades up, and I went back to OSU and I earned a Bachelor's of Science in Business and Information Technology, plus a secondary degree in education. And over the course of my life, I've actually returned twice for two more master's degree to OSU, one in leadership and one focused on curriculum and pedagogical research and design. Now you might be thinking, he's just humble bragging here. Why is he telling you this? Well, a lot of students think that people teaching them were always good students. They're always great at school. That's why they stayed in school. I wasn't. I hated secondary education. I hated most of my classes at the collegiate level. I thought they were boring and a waste of my time and had no real application to the world that I was entering or the life I wanted to be. I was not a good student. But the reality is I had to learn how to learn, and that's a skill. If you're coming to this class feeling behind, uncertain, or like you're not a data person, you're exactly who I teach you're exactly who I know how to teach because I've been there. Now, outside of education, we hear that great quote, those that can't do, teach. Well, outside of education, I've worked in nearly every education system you can name. I taught mathematics in Taiwan for several years. I worked with incarcerated young men at the Tulsa Boys Home and taught across everything from elementary, middle school, high school, college, and even technical education inside the prison systems, all of them. Now, that matters because I understand learning isn't a one size fits all. Some of you are full time students, some of you are working adults, some of you are balancing kids, jobs, and life. My job is to build a course structure that works for real people while still holding a very strong professional standard. So you're going to hear things like 96 hours to completion. You're going to be overwhelmed on this first module with how much information I give you. But it's there to set the strong foundation so you can move in, speed up, so that you have control of your learning environment. Now, outside the classroom, my life has been heavily tied to public service, policy, and real world systems. I served as the state representative in Oklahoma. I was an elected official, and I've worked in roles connected to technology policy, infrastructure development, workforce strategy, and statewide funding mechanisms. I've been in the rooms where decisions are absolutely made, where budgets get negotiated, programs get built, and outcomes become real for entire communities, for states, for nations. In politics and public policy, you learn very fast that good intentions don't mean jack shit without measurable goals, clear constraints, reliable data, and a plan that can survive reality. That is business analytics in a very different suit. Now, I've also done extensive work in economic development and funding side of innovation. I run a consulting company called Spectrum Strategy where I work with innovative and disruptive technology companies to help them come to Oklahoma, secure support, and build new facilities. Now, that work lives in a world of feasibility, everything from incentives, risk performance measures, and accountability. In other words, the exact world where analytics becomes the difference between a project that gets funded and one that dies on the table. And on the nonprofit side, I'm the executive director of the RESA Foundation. And through that work, I've helped support projects that include everything from building schools globally, supporting emergency response in high stakes situations, and partnering with communities to grow their economic centers. Now, nonprofits don't get to waste resources. They live and die by outcomes, trust, transparency, and data, whether they admit to it or not. And yes, I also run a farm called Fancy Acres with my wife and our dogs. We raise Hereford cattle and Thanksgiving turkeys. Farming is basically analytics with at least a very few consequences. You can plan, you can measure, you can adapt, and if you ignore reality, reality always comes and collects payment. So what's the point of all this for you? Here's how my background becomes valuable to you as students. I teach analytics as a decision skill, not as a software skill. Power BI is a tool. The real skill is turning messy information into decisions leaders can act on. I'm going to train you to think in systems, in politics, in business, in nonprofits, and in education. The biggest failures happen when people optimize one thing and they break three others. You'll learn to ask, what is the system? What are the incentives? And what are my trade offs? And you're going to learn to communicate like a professional. If you can't explain your findings clearly, your analysis doesn't matter. Executives, boards, and policymakers don't buy chart salad, pretty pictures on a page that mean nothing. They buy clear conclusions with defensible evidence. And you're going to learn some ethical boundaries extremely early. In the real world, someone will always ask you to frame the data a certain way. I'm going to teach you how to accurate, ethically, and still be effective in working with data. Now, I know what employers actually care about because I am one. Not theoretical perfection, repeatable workflow, clean thinking, credibility, and the ability to deliver on a deadline. Now, the simplest way to summarize my path in this for you, uh, from the Army to the classroom to the boardroom to the Capitol, I've been in environments where massive decisions are made. Decisions that mean life or death, that kill people, that destroy systems, destroy communities. My skill is seeing patterns, understanding incentives, and building strategies that work in the real world. And in this course, my goal is to teach you the foundation so you can develop that same skill set. Because whether you go into HR, marketing, finance, healthcare, operations, or IT, you're going to be surrounded by data. And the real question is whether you can use it to make better decisions or whether it is using you. All right, guys, I am Professor P or Logan Phillips. Jump in the course. I hope you enjoy it. If you need anything from me, let me know. Otherwise, I think I've taken care of everything. You are good to start on those first assignments.